SCP-059. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. A single specimen of SCP-059 is kept in Site 11B inside a graded Z laminate shielding box composed of depleted uranium, tantalum, tin, steel, copper, and aluminum. Surrounding SCP-059's containment box is a 7x7x7 meter area sealed with a level 4 biohazard area and surrounded by 3 centimeters of lead shielding. This area is to be sprayed daily with a solution of methyl isothiazolinone to prevent the overgrowth of SCP-059-1.
Mic off. Mic on.
Personnel entering an SCP-059 affected area would be contained where appropriate biohazard protection as well as Type K59-B radiation shielding. They are to remain in the area for no more than 15 minutes if the radiation shielding is only partially effective. SCP-059-1 infestations found in the wild should be contained by removing the SCP-059 specimen. Responsible and incineration of all observed SCP-059-1 large undergoing investigations and best neutralized by fuel air thermobaric explosives. Additional specimens of SCP-059 are not needed for experimentation should be transported to Site 11B for incineration by plasma arc at 10,000 Kelvin. Description: SCP-059 is radioactive material of unknown origin, superficially resembled scheelite. A component of SCP-059 is believed to orientate an alternative universe and used to be responsible for its anomalous properties. In addition to alpha, beta, and gamma radiation, SCP-059 specimens produce a previously unknown type of radiation apparently unique to the object. Tentatively designated delta radiation. Delta radiation is accomplished by Cherenkov radiation visible as a blue glow. Delta radiation is only partially contained by standard radiation shieldings. The best results have been obtained using graded Z laminate shielding with additional super dense material layer. This reduces the effective range of delta radiation with approximately 20 meters to approximately 6 meters. When an area exposed to delta radiation for more than 15 minutes, an unknown species of fungus designated SCP-059-1 begins to grow on the exposed surface. This fungus does not require any standard nutrition, but will die within 24 hours of removal of the delta radiation source. SCP-055-1 is itself radioactive, but does not emit delta radiation. However, if a critical mass, approximately redacted kilograms meter squared, of SCP-059-1 is allowed to grow, delta radiation from an unknown source other than SCP-059 will appear in the area, further supporting SCP-059-1's growth. Interested readers may consult Dr. Redacted for his theories of space-time stress merge and alternate timelines. Within 18 hours, the affected mass will become transparent and disappear, presumably into the universe that is a source of delta radiation. The process then continues from SCP-059-1 infecting new material. SCP-059-1 will infest both living beings and inanimate objects. Humans and animals infected with SCP-059-1 become immune to the effects of ionizing radiation, but progressively merge to the SCP-059-1 and will eventually all tissues replaced by fungal growth, which generally non-violent. They will attempt to expose unaffected individuals to SCP-059-1. Infections do not appear to be all directly contagious, but only spread by contact with delta radiation. However, long-term exposure to SCP-059-1 has not been adequately tested to rule out considering it a biohazard, as well as a known radiation hazard. Affected individuals still capable of communication describe seeing a world entirely covered with SCP-059-1, where which the surface is composed of SCP-059. It is unclear whether this is a hallucination. It is unclear whether this is a hallucination or a view into the source of SCP-059's inflectees are generally pleased with their condition and often refer to being in the blue light of heaven. SCP-059-1 is affected by most fungicides, but new growth will continue as long as SCP-059 is present. Early stage SCP-059-1 infection in humans may be treated with grycefulvin. However, the treatment is 90% likely to lead to death by radiation poisoning. Treated individuals lose their immunity to radiation and will already have absorbed a now lethal dose prior to the treatment. Late-stage treatment should not be attempted, as too much tissue has already been converted to SCP-059-1. Data expunged. The remains of the failed treatment should be kept at a range of SCP-059, otherwise data expunged. SCP-059 species have been discovered in 8 different underground locations across a range of 5,000 kilometers. No patterns emerged for their appearance. Specimens range from 1 to 10 kilograms in size and are not part of the normal rock formation areas where they have been found. Addendum. Dr. Redacted has recorded and analysis patterns of of radiation emitted by the containment SCP-059-1 colony and believes SCP-059-1 may be sapient and attempt to communicate via controlled emissions of radiation. Initial attempts to analyze this language reveal data expunged.